What's up, guys? We have some updates courtesy of Daniel RPK that Supergirl might be getting recasted, and also some casting updates for Superman Legacy. Let's get into it right now! What's up, guys? Just the other day, the big dog himself, Daniel RPK, dropped some news that DC Studios is currently casting the DCU Supergirl for an appearance in Superman Legacy. That's right, Supergirl will be appearing in Superman Legacy. And according to DCU leaks, they're reporting that this will be a cameo, and they're looking for an actress between the ages of 18 and 25, but ideally younger. She won't be cast until a new director joins Woman of Tomorrow. Now, guys, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Once I read Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, I knew for a fact that there was no way that James Gunn was going to keep Sasha Calle as his Supergirl. Now, I thought Sasha Calle did a great job as Supergirl in The Flash, but when you read Woman of Tomorrow and you look at the way the character is portrayed, it was obvious to me that he was going to recast the role of Supergirl. I would expect James Gunn to cast a new actress who matches the description of Supergirl in Woman of Tomorrow, being blonde hair and blue eyes. In another update, an awesome picture of Eddie Gathegi at the gym showing how he's getting jacked for his role as Mr. Terrific in Superman Legacy. Another huge casting update via Deadline reported that Sean Gunn will be playing Maxwell Lord in the DCU. The character will be referenced in the background of Superman Legacy. However, it's uncertain if he'll actually appear in the film, but more than likely he'll be referenced, or there'll be posters or imagery showing Sean Gunn representing Maxwell Lord. Now, does that mean that we're not going to get Pedro Pascal as Maxwell Lord? Alistair! That's exactly what it means. And look, Pedro Pascal did a good job at playing the role of Maxwell Lord. Unfortunately, the writing and the entire movie of Wonder Woman 1984 was shit. And hopefully James Gunn can produce a better version of Maxwell Lord in the DCU. James Gunn also posted this image of Winning Hand from an issue of the JLI. Now this got me thinking, why would he be posting an issue or a screenshot from the JLI when most of the general audience only knows about the Justice League? Then it got me thinking, what if in Superman Legacy we're looking at a much more evolved version of the Justice League? We're looking at a version that better matches the JLI, even though they're still called the Justice League, because time has gone by and we know that James Gunn is going to introduce an already existing DC universe. So what if the Justice League is actually more like the JLI, and the original Justice League that consists of Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, Superman? Most of those characters have disbanded or have gone on to other teams or other adventures within their own career. So we have kind of like a Watchmen setting where you have the original Justice League team and now the more evolved Justice League team. And it's called Superman Legacy because this is his legacy in how this team evolves and what they stand for. And it could give reason to why characters like Batman, Aquaman, perhaps The Flash, and even Wonder Woman might not be in this film of Superman Legacy because they're off doing their own thing. And now he has a Justice League that has characters like Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, Blue Beetle, Martian Manhunter, and so forth, because this team has evolved into a much bigger, more international team. But they live by the guidelines of what their governments allow them to do, which could lead to a storyline which was Superman and the Authority, where essentially Superman helps construct a new team called the Authority because he needs a team to do the things that the Justice League just cannot do. But how does he balance that between the Justice League and the Authority, who are going to do things in a much more brutal fashion? And I think that'd be a really cool storyline to approach when it comes to Superman Legacy. Not to mention that the villain may end up being Brainiac, but still, I think that you're going to have that conflict within Superman Legacy dealing with the differences between the original Justice League and the current Justice League and the new team forming, which is the Authority. We also have this little bit of news as well, that Kurt Russell says that he would take on the role of the DCU's Jor-El in James Gunn's Superman Legacy. Now, we know that Kurt Russell has already worked with James Gunn. He played in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as Star-Lord's father, so I could see him coming back to play Jor-El in Superman Legacy. And we all know Kurt Russell's a badass. I'd be good with this casting, and also he's doing a kick-ass job in the new show Monarch: Legacy of the Monsters. And finally, we can finally put to bed blaming James Gunn for the Harcourt and Economos cameos at the end of Shazam 2. James Gunn clarifies that Harcourt's cameo in Black Adam and Shazam 2 will not affect the new DCU. He states, "It wasn't my decision. I didn't write it. Although it debuted when I had just started DC, its inclusion long predates me. I have no idea why these characters would be recruiting for the Justice Society." Now, we know that originally it was supposed to be Hawkman and Cyclone who showed up to talk to Shazam to recruit him for the Justice Society. Instead, The Rock and Seven Buck didn't want to play well with DC, and so then they ended up bringing in Harcourt and Economos. And as far as I understand, this was done by Peter Safran. But now we know that James Gunn really had no influence on that cameo, and it was not his creative decision to have them in that movie. Guys, what do you think about the latest casting news of Sean Gunn as Maxwell Lord, and that Sasha Calle's run as Supergirl looks to be coming to an end as James Gunn is going to recast the character of Supergirl? Guys, leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you can help support the channel by becoming a member or joining us over on Patreon. We also have links to merchandise on teespring.com and merchandise over on amazon.com. Both are great ways to help support the channel. And guys, for all you sports fans out there, check out The Krug Show. Larry Krueger has a fire show on YouTube, and he covers Warriors, Giants, Niners, all Bay Area sports. Guys, check out The Krug Show weeknights on YouTube. And guys, stay locked in the channel, as in the coming weeks, we're going to be giving away a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League and this Pez Iron Anniversary Collection as my way of saying thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to be eligible for these giveaways, make sure you become a member or join us over on Patreon. And guys, having said that, I'll catch you guys next time.